I'm here today with Tyshawn Sizer this beautiful Thursday afternoon outside in Growney Stadium. Tyshawn, you're a transfer from Colgate, came here for your junior year. How you like Fisher so far?
You know, I like Fisher a lot. They brought me in as a family. When I came here on my visit a couple months ago, I knew that this was a place for me. And right now, I'm enjoying it, everything about it.
That's good, that's good. Now you're coming off a pretty good game against Bridgewater. You were the Fisher Male Athlete of the Week. How can you continue that success against TCNJ?
I mean, just take what I did on the field against Bridgewater and continue to grow off of that. I think I'll be unstoppable by then.
All right. Any last words?
Go Fisher.
Jimmy, welcome back to the documentary. A lot of you remember him from the locker room tour. Jimmy Kelleher, also known as Quads. Freshman running back, tight end, fullback. Jimmy, how you liking school so far here at Fisher?
School's great. A lot of work, gotta stay on top of it, but teachers, professors, they're all awesome. So I'm loving everything about it.
Awesome. Now, how you liking playing college football here?
Coming from high school is a big change, but college football at Fisher is a complete experience. It's freaking awesome.
Great, great. So we got TCNJ this weekend. It's homecoming, family alumni weekend. You can see the tents back there, set up. All this is going to be for us. Jimmy, what do you think it's going to take for the team to continue our undefeated season?
I think we just got to work on our little things, just making sure we do the little things right. And I think we do that, stay together as a team and operate. I think we get the job done.
Awesome.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming.
I'm back where I belong. Yeah, I never felt so strong. I'm back, I'm feeling like there's nothing I can't try. And if you with me, put your hands high. Put your hands high. You haven't lost a life before. This one's for you. Put your hands high. The dreams are filled, you're rocking with the best. I'll be on the song. I hear the tears of a clown. I hate that song. I always feel like they talking to me when it comes on. Another day, another dawn. Another Keisha, nice to meet you, get the math, I'm gone. What am I supposed to do when the club lights come on? It's easy to be Puff, but it's harder to be Sean. What if my twins ask me why I ain't married their mom? Damn, how do I respond? What if my son stares with a face like my own and says he wants to be like me when he's grown? Damn, but I ain't finished grown. Another night, the inevitable prolong. Another day, another dawn. Come on. Just tell Keisha and Teresa I'll be better in the morning. Another lie that I carry on. I need to get back to the place I belong. Come on.
I'm coming home.
I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.
Ain't no
I know
pain.
my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes.
Thank you.
I'm coming home.
Coming home. I'm coming
Tell
home.
the world that
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Hey yo, check this out. A house is not a home, I hate this song. Is a house really a home when your loved ones is gone? And people got the nerve to blame you for it. And you know you would've took the bullet if you saw it. But you felt it and still feel it. And money can't make up for it or conceal it. But you deal with it and you keep ballin'. Raw some lick the Playboy and we keep ballin'. Baby, we've been living in sin, cause we've been really in love, but we've been living as friends. So you been a guest in your own home. It's time to make your house your own. Pick up the phone.
I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes.
Thank you.
Coming home.
Coming home. Coming
Tell
home.
the world that I'm
almost home. Check this out.
home.
Ain't no stopping us now. I love that song. Whenever it comes on, it makes me feel strong. I thought I told you that we won't stop till we back cruising through Harlem. These old blocks is what made me, saved me, drove me crazy, drove me away, then embraced me, forgave me for all of my shortcomings. Welcome to my homecoming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. A lot of fights, a lot of scars, a lot of bottles, a lot of cars, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Made it back, lost my dog. But here I stand, a better man. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, all.
I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
I'm coming home.
Let the rain wash away
Feels so
all
good.
the pain of yesterday.
Feels so free.
I know my
Ain't no place like home, baby.
And they've forgiven
Ain't no place
my
like home.
mistakes. I'm coming home. Coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
Today we're with Joe Torillo, starting placeholder for the Fisher football team. Joe, you had a pretty good game against TCNJ. What are your thoughts?
Well, it was a good overall team win. I was glad to do my part, and I think it was 4 for 4 with extra point holds and 1 for 1 field goal holds. I just want to give credit to long snapper Strasburger, him and obviously kicker Joe. They really play a big part in my success on the field and off the field. Honestly, they really push me to be the best I can. Strauss gives me perfect snaps. I can get it right there for Joe. And, if I mess up a little bit, Joe's so good, he can bail me out. And, it's just a team effort for us three, and the blockers, they get their job done. And together, we put those points on the board.
Now, how important is it to have that chemistry, not just on the whole, the snapper and the holder and the kicker, but also the blockers?
It's huge. It's a big part of this game. And, we totaled, I think, 7 points in that game. And, when you can get those points on the board, it's what I strive for. It's what the whole extra point group strives for. And, we just work hand in hand and make sure that everything can get done to get those points on the board.
Great. Now, how can you improve your game moving forward against Ithaca this weekend?
Dan, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm doing the best job I can. And honestly, I think I'm the best holder in the Empire 8, if not the country. And I think that if I just keep that up and kicker Joe keeps doing what he does and Strauss keeps giving me the ball, I just think that I can keep that up all year. And offense got to put it in the end zone so I can get on the field and do my job.
That's true. Love the confidence, Joe. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I'm Andy Ransberry, senior D lineman. Gonna give you guys a tour of the training room. Over here, we got the tapes. This is where you get taped up. This is my friend. He's about to get taped up for his ankle. We got all the supplies there. We got treadmills. We got people training.
Yeah.
We got bikes. We got bikes over here. You could spring out. This is the best. There's some ice baths over here. Number 1 running back right here. He's heating out. We got Lamar because he's always broke. He's always broke. And we got Dan. We got Dan stretching out. Maker of this documentary.
Hey, Sam. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good today. How are you, Dan?
Not too bad. What brings you to the trainer's office today?
Old groin, strained groin, whatever you want to call it.
Strained groin. Excellent. So how long you expected to be out?
I actually get to practice today first time in a couple of weeks.
Awesome. That's great. Sam, would you tell us a little bit about life in the trainer's office?
I come in here every day. The trainers are pretty cool. They're very helpful.
I get on the bike every day. I'm on that for about 5 minutes. Then I'll do some stretches. I use that machine, I don't know what it's called over there, but I use that. But yeah, I haven't done anything in a couple weeks. It's gonna be good to get back out there. I'm really out of shape, but it's gonna be fun. Get ready for Ithaca this week.
This is Jimmy Harding, freshman defensive lineman. He was just named Defensive Scout Player of the Week for the second week in a row. Jimmy, what brings you into the trainer's office today?
I got pretty messed up in the JV game against Hobart. The sad thing was, it wasn't even the other team that did this. It was our own teammate, Griffin. Good job. I'm really concussed. I have a strained neck, so we're thriving right now.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jimmy. One thing I can say about Jimmy, though, is the kid gives you everything he's got. The kid wanted to play so bad after he got a concussion. The trainers had to hide his helmet so he wouldn't just take it to go back out there.
That's a true fact.
Says a lot about someone's character right there. But Jimmy, you got to know when to just chill.
Yeah, that's something I got to work on.
That's all right, though. I appreciate the effort, man. Obviously, the coaches love you. I love you. The team loves you.
Thank you.
I'm expecting big things from you in the future, man. Great to have you in the documentary.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
When it's over, so let's say it'll rain or sun.
So we hit a little speed bump today in practice. Storming out, lightning bolt almost hit the field. But hopefully we can get back out there in a short amount of time so we can get ready for Ithaca this weekend.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down Sunday.
Darrell, thank you for joining me in the documentary.
Yeah.
So obviously, Darrell, you were a very important part to the special teams game. You were Specs Player of the Week 2 weeks in a row. What does Coach Vosberg always say about the special teams and how important it is to our game?
Well, what he hammers home a lot is, first of all, punt. Punt is very critical to the game. And the main thing about Specs is the flop and field position is so massive, it's so great. Offensive and defensive plays can't replicate the change of field position that Specs brings. So basically, he tries to hammer those 2 points home and also just staying technically sound, because most of the Specs are just technique, like kicking off, running your lanes, punt, making sure there's a punt secured, stuff like that.
Now, could you touch on a little bit what Coach was talking about at half? Obviously, we started off a little slow, didn't generate a lot of points. Defense, I don't think, was performing to everyone's expectations first half. How did we succumb to getting a good turnaround in the second half?
Just the main thing that they preached in the locker room was energy and the lack of it that they thought we had shown. So that was a big part of the second half, and that was a big part of the halftime conversation, just making sure we stayed energetic. I thought we had pretty decent energy specs-wise in the first half, but we needed to keep that up so that offense and defense could pick up where we left off.
Great. Now, what do you think it's going to take to beat a tough Ithaca team on the road?
It's going to take a lot more of those specs plays in bunches, and it's going to take us coming out the gate like that. We can't afford to come out slow and then throttle up. We got to come out at a very good pace and a very good energy level. Make sure we got another big punter we're facing this week. Punts about 44.8 yards a punt, so hopefully we'll be able to get a big return like we did last week. So we just got to stay technical in our specs game and make sure that we execute. Kickoff is a big thing too. They like to double some of their guys, so we just got to make sure we know their scheme and go from there.
Awesome. Thank you, Darrell.
Yep.
Guys next to you, all right? Play for your brother next to you. I promise you we're going to go back on the phone, all right?
All of them are disrespecting us. They're disrespecting
this locker room with this long-ass walk to the field, and not only them, but the EA.
This is my blues.
Set the tone for the whole game right now!
Cause I'm back down on my own again.
Pump that gas, Martin! 1, 2, 3! Pump that gas!
This is the blues I'm playing. Yes, it's a fine old thing. When the night is cold and lonely.
This is a dollar bill piece.
Was it the money that made me a savage? Popping them prices, I made it a habit. Towing them pictures and serving them addicts. That was exciting to me. I'm so excited to be. Started with nothing, we had to inspire the beat. They fly to me, I'm getting to it. Feel like the man, I got the plan. I call the shooters, they out with the van. Play with the squad, get pop like a sand. Pop like a perk, I'm going ham. I'm going crazy on niggas, too wavy for niggas. Do magic like I look a sand. I'm in the kitchen, compressing the bird. Take out a 9 and I sell it for 30. The shred to the jeweler, busting the rollie. The light of the city like me GR3. I got the plug, he sending my team. Don't know these niggas know me. Even though niggas, they call me OG. Y'all niggas, but I put it down. We was on it when it went around. All of a sudden, niggas wanna come around. Stay over there, my J. Do me one favor. Take a few steps back.
I'm back down on my own again.
And look at yourself. Matter of fact, take yourself outside your body and then look at yourself. And see how you playing yourself.
This is the blues I'm playing.
Congratulations. It's the motherfucking chase.
Yes, it's a fine
old
thing. When the night is cold and lonely.
Gave you the plug. Try to be real with some niggas and put on my money and show us some love. You did me a favor, I knew you was shy, I knew you would show you was. It's only a matter of time for niggas get lined and hit with them slugs. Get found in the pool of your blood. Yeah, remember they told me that we'd fail. Remember they said that we'd CSL. That was that to me like Cam Newton. I'm in the field like the NFL. Niggas is sick and I wish him well. I made a wish and a wishing well. I put a brick in a wishing well. Been through some shit that I'm sick of jail. No disease, but I'm sick of cells. Sick of tired of sending niggas mail. Calling niggas just to get a bell. I just seen a nigga get an L. Never coming home, minute on the phone. Sick of tired of seeing niggas fail. Sick of tired of seeing niggas lose. Sending like we trying to get to hell.
Cause I'm back down on my own again. This is the blues I'm playing. Yes, it's a fine old thing. When the night is cold and lonely. This is the midnight blues.